The altar is not just another object in the temple. Without the altar, there is no temple. Without the altar, there is no magic. The temple represents the infinite. The circle represents the first act of will. It is the moment that the infinite becomes finite. But within that form, there must be a foundation. The altar is that foundation. The surface of the altar is the launch pad of the will. It's the surface that allows the will to extend outward into the world. But to be extended into the world, the will must first be elevated. We live in an ordered cosmos. The universe and everything in it, including ourselves, is subject to law. Law is not the enemy of will. Law is what gives the will meaning. When we shape the law and apply it to ourselves, law ceases to be mere restriction. It becomes strength. It becomes mastery. This is why Thelema begins with self-mastery. If you cannot master yourself, you will never master anything else. Wisdom says, "Be strong, then canst thou bear more joy. Be not animal, refine thy rapture. If thou drink, drink by the 98 rules of art. If thou love, exceed by delicacy. And if thou do aught joyous, let there be subtlety therein, but exceed, exceed." The power of the altar comes from what it makes possible. The power of self-limitation comes from the excess and overflowing of joy and power, which would be impossible without it. The altar is ultimately not about limitation, but expansion. The altar does not restrict pleasure, but it makes greater pleasure possible. The altar does not hinder freedom. It magnifies freedom into power. See well to its construction. For what you build today will determine the power you wield tomorrow.